Welcome to the OnRamps Student Enrollment webinar for the 2016-17 school year. My name is Emily Wade, and I'll be walking you through each step of the process. This webinar will cover how to create a UT Eid and how to complete OnRamps registration through the student portal, including how to create a student profile and how to enroll in and withdraw from an OnRamps course. The end of the webinar includes helpful links and contact information for getting help if you need it. If you already have a UT Eid and know your password, you can skip all of the steps related to creating or finding a UT Eid in this webinar. So the first step is to create a UT Eid. To do this, go to UT Austin's EID self-service website. If you've never created a UT Eid, click Get a UT Eid. If you think you have a UT Eid but can't remember it, click Find My UT Eid. If you know your UT Eid but forgot the password, click Change My Password. We're going to choose Get a UT Eid. Now I'm going to describe my relationship with the University of Texas. So I'll answer all of these questions. If you don't know the answer to the question, then click No. Then Continue. Now I'm going to fill in my personal information. I'm going to skip generational suffix, and I don't have any other names. You can see here that date of birth is required. I'll skip these because they're not applicable or required. And you can see here that email address is not required, but it's very important to include an email address with your UT Eid. So I'll choose my email address, then click Continue. Now I'm going to set up my password. First I'll select my questions. And my favorite color is blue. Continue. And now I'm going to choose my password. Here are the requirements for creating a sufficiently strong password. Please review these carefully. The UT Eid page will allow you to create a weaker password with your UT Eid, but official enrollment at UT Austin requires a strong password. So be sure that the password you create meets all of these requirements. And I'll create a hint to help me remember it. So you can see here is my EID. And I just click Create My EID. Now you can see that it's created an EID for me. It's ZZZ79. This is the email address associated with it, and the password that I chose will be what I'll use whenever I'm trying to log in using my EID. Now that I have a UT EID, I can move on to step 2, accessing the student portal to register for my OnRamps course. I'm going to click here to go to the portal. When I arrive at the website, you can see that I'm immediately prompted to enter my UT Eid and password. So I'll enter those and click Login. Now I'm at the OnRamps student portal and I am going to create a profile. You can see some of the fields have already been populated with my information from my UT Eid, including my EID, my name, and my date of birth. Now I'm going to add my address, my city, my email address is already populated. I'm going to add my phone number. I'm going to put the year I expect to graduate from high school, my gender, my ethnicity, my race, and I can choose all that apply, the highest degree of education that my first parent received, as well as my second. I'm going to answer these questions about TSI. So I met English Language Arts TSI through the SAT, and I met the Math TSI through the ACT. At home I primarily speak English, and at home I don't have any of these technologies. These are my FERPA rights. I'm going to read this language. I can click out if I want more information, and once I've finished, I'm going to click the checkbox and hit Submit. So now you can see it recognizes me as Zany, and now I get to register for an OnRamps course. So I'll click here, and you can see I'm prompted to enter my school district, my campus, the course, my teacher, and the course section that I'm taking. So I'm going to choose my school district, my school, my course, computer science, my teacher, Rachel Wester, and my course section. Now you can see Rachel Wester is teaching 3 sections, so I have 3 choices, but I'm in her first section. If you're not sure which section to choose, please ask your teacher. Then I hit Submit. It says my registration was successful, and you can see here under Current Enrollments that I'm now enrolled at Houston High School in this course with Rachel Wester in this section. You can also see here that under Actions I can withdraw. So all I do is click Withdraw. It asks, are you sure you want to withdraw from the course? It asks me for my reason for withdrawal. This course does not fit my schedule. And click Withdraw. So you can see now that my withdrawal was successful. Offline, I re-enrolled in the course so we could see what happens next. When I'm ready to go to the course, I go up to Links and Canvas Login. And you can see here that now I'm in Canvas. Here's the OnRamps orientation course that I was automatically enrolled into when I registered for the course, and the Thriving in the Digital World computer science course for college and for high school. This concludes the OnRamps enrollment webinar. Here are a list of links and resources you can use, as well as contact information for resources to get help if you need it. Thank you for watching the webinar.